Well, you guys lucky enough to get a shower today? Some of us getting soaked out there, others not so much. Of course, we could always use some rainfall, and it's great to get this in July because it really cools things down. Let's go right to radar and talk about what's happening right now and then what's going to happen through the overnight. You can see some of these showers and storms right over Fort Smith right now. Pretty heavy thunderstorm right there. Moving over the central part of town, out there towards the Garrison Bridge, moving towards the east. These showers and storms are going to fade after we go through sunset later on tonight. We've also got one up around Cedarville, and it looks like there's a little bit west of Winslow, up there around Devil's Den, Prairie Grove. We got an isolated shower, and a little more around Gentry and Siloam Springs. So this is what's happening now with those showers and storms. Looks like Jasper and Harrison have a little bit more than elsewhere. But once we lose daytime heating, we're going to lose a good chunk of these storms that are out there. So let's take another look at what's happening here. Actually, how about this first? There it is. This is a live look out there at 540 out from Rogers Avenue. I believe we're looking towards the north there. You've got plenty of rain falling and some slow traffic here and there, but the rain is a great thing, and it's really started to cool us down in and around the Fort Smith area. We've got a little bit of drizzle up around X and A, but for the most part, most of the showers and storms today have formed right there along the Ozarks. We're going to see the same thing again tomorrow, guys. This stuff is going to pop up in the afternoon and the evening, and then each day we get a little bit warmer as we head through the end of the week. All right, so back over to radar. Let's get a look at this thing. So here's what's happening now. This is the satellite first. I just wanted to show you this so you can see the boundary. The storms are most concentrated right there along the boundary, and that's pretty much draped across our area, stretching from just south of Fort Smith up through Mountain Home, and so in and around that boundary, from Rogers and Bella Vista back down through Fort Smith and Greenwood and Waldron, we are getting those showers that are moving in. So let's talk radar and what's going on here on the Fort Smith radar here and take a closer look at this. The strongest storm in the Fort Smith area appears to be located right around Park Avenue, North Albert Pike, North Waldron Road. Grand Avenue is also seeing some of these showers and storms move through right there around UA Fort Smith. And then exit 6 over by Kincaid and North 56th Street. And then farther toward the south, this is Free Ferry Road. Moving even farther south, you've got it along Gordon Lane, Duncan Road, some pretty heavy storms moving in. None of this stuff is going to be severe, but it will cool you down. Matter of fact, you can see the outflow boundary. Look at that line that develops to the left. Watch this. Starts raining, pushes out the cool air. Look at that line moving west. Isn't that nice? So what you're seeing here is the cool air from the storm pushing westward. That's an outflow boundary. Occasionally, these can spark additional storms. Of course, we're losing daytime heating, so it's going to be tough to get anything else cooking out there. But it is going to be cooler, thankfully, and that cool air is going to continue here into the evening and the overnight. Unseasonably cool, like lows in the 60s. Y'all know lows could be close to 80 for this time of year. I mean, this is the hottest part of the year for us, late July and early August. And man, what a treat to get some rainfall and some temperatures that are into the 60s. We do have some thunder out there. You can see a couple lightning strikes that are right there along, what is that, Strickler Road there, just west of 220 and 74. That's south of Strickler up towards Blackburn. And around West Fork, we've got an isolated shower. Another one around Prairie Grove. That one's around Hogeye Road and East Heritage Parkway. Those things are all drifting slowly towards the east-southeast. Maybe a little bit of drizzle around Centerton and Rogers. Not much. Nothing to write home to mom about, that's for sure. And then up and down 59 around Gentry, we've got some showers around Dawn Hill, and a little closer, that's Country Club Road, right around State Road 6, Cedar Creek, and let's see here. North Lincoln Street along 43. So it's mostly the north side of Siloam Springs. I want to put this in motion for you, give you an idea of what's going on. See the other outflow boundary right there? That's lifting to the north, and that works to cool us all down this evening. West Fork, Prairie Grove, still dealing with some of those showers that are out there. These things are nearly stationary. So when it rains, yes, it pours. You've got some around Winslow. Looks like that one died. Another one developed around Blackburn. So you guys in Winslow may end up with a little more. And then out around Chester and Mountainburg, we've got some spotty areas of rainfall. And then, of course, that storm that developed pretty much right over Fort Smith and continues to dump some really heavy rainfall, even around downtown. Here's Rogers Avenue. Here's Garrison running northwest to southeast, North 11th Street, northeast, Northeast Street, and B Street South, Wheeler Avenue, and South D Street, as well as South I, really getting soaked by some of this heavy rainfall. It's always great to see this rain in July in the summer months when we're typically really super duper dry and we don't get much. So the reason for all of this is that trough that's right over us. It's stalled out, and this is going to happen again tomorrow. It probably happens again on Thursday. I think this pattern starts to break by the weekend and next week, and then our temperatures should get quite a bit warmer. We should be on our way back up into the upper 90s to even near 100 degrees. The heat index will surely be over 100 as we head into next week. Hey, real quick, let's look at the model data for this as we head into the overnight. Look how this stuff just fizzles and fades as we step through time here. I mean, it's all gone by the time we get into 9 o'clock. It's all out of here. And then for the overnight into tomorrow morning, this is about 7 o'clock. There's not much out there then. And then you get these popcorn showers again. So this is going into tomorrow afternoon. Doesn't look like much on radar. Of course, it didn't look like much today either. And the terrain can sometimes help the storms get that lift to give us those showers and storms. So we got another round of this coming up tomorrow. This is Thursday morning. No problems here. Thursday afternoon. Well, you guessed it. More of these spotty showers that are out there across west central Arkansas and northwestern Arkansas, a little bit more towards the central part of the state near Little Rock. That's because it's closer to where that boundary is located. So we'll see additional storms form in that area. Hey, celebrate the rainfall, huh? Bet your vegetable garden looks pretty good. I know my grass is green outside. And then as we head into the next couple of days, we get a few more showers. And next week, man, you guys are going to be thinking, I wish we had a shower. Wish we had cool temperatures. Its highs will be close to 100, and the heat index could press 110 as early as around Monday or Tuesday next week, about a week from today. So enjoy the cool air, some of the rainfall. Be careful out there on the roadways. A lot of times, if it hasn't rained in a while, the tar from the roads, especially if they've just maintained them or filled them, will rise to the surface and could cause some hydroplaning out there. But some great beneficial rain this evening, and it looks like we have some more coming up for tomorrow. Catch you guys back here tomorrow morning. We'll talk about the future and the forecast heading into next week.